doing this thing. Yep, we're live now.
All right, going live on Instagram. Boom.
I'm live on Instagram right now too. Oh wait, I gotta get Doc Tip app.
We don't do Sean's cologne anymore.
We could.
You want to do it this time today?
Yeah, you got it. I don't even know. It's probably somewhere on my computer though.
Let me see. Actually, good question.
Instagram always give me issues, bro. As soon as it's time to go live.
That was Instagram. And then
No,
it's
I don't.
microphone.
I don't have
And then
it.
it's his headphones.
No, I don't have it.
I'm thinking. You know what's the common denominator in all them situations there?
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, no, I don't have it.
You don't got it?
No.
People outside my door want to have conversations now. You know what I'm saying? They're right outside my door too. Yeah. I don't need that one. All right. Yeah. What are numbers looking like?
1.
Ain't nobody
No, but we gotta start. You know what? You'll see that you can check on Twitter, right? I gotta go on Twitter real quick because sometimes Twitter they don't track those numbers over here.
Oh, that's true. Let me see.
I don't even know if YouTube's numbers is counted. I think the comments are, but I don't know if the views are.
Nah, I would assume YouTube. Yeah, not so. It's Twitter. I can see it. You go to live view. You got Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Yeah, they count those numbers. I'm on it now. Or actually, hold on. I was on it. Where is that? Yeah, here it is. So we got 0 views right now, but I'm sure if I click on the let me see.
If it's 0, don't say nothing.
You right. I just clicked on it to get us our 1, if that count. We got. Let me see. We got 4.
We got negative.
Negative views.
Nah, we got. It say we getting up there now. It says 4 on Twitter, 1 on Facebook.
Oh, 6 about to be 7. 7 the lucky number. Is it 7 or 8? I forgot.
I think it was 7, right?
I think it was 7. You're right.
We gonna hit the join on them.
We got
one more. Don't do it. Don't go down to 5. Oh, there we go. Let's rock.
Let's do it.
This is brotherhood. This is my brother from another hood. Different color skin, same color blood. Your mama may not cook like my mama does.
Go ahead, Terrence, or one of y'all. Go ahead, man.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Crate Kids podcast. We are live and direct. What's good, brothers? How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Yeah. I think we got to change it to Crate Middle Age. Everybody Caesar celebrated his 40th birthday on June 27th. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit him up in the comments. Wish Caesar a happy birthday. He's 40 years old. He ain't young no more. He middle age. What's up?
You know what's crazy?
I like to still think I'm young though.
It's crazy. Remember we used to joke about this. Remember like when we was like 31. We was like, yo, Corey, happy 40th birthday.
Yo, he was wishing me a happy 40th for like 10 years, man. And now, and yeah, listen, and now that I'm at 40, he just go with the regular age now. It's like he's like wanted me to get there for some reason.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
If
But Caesar
Caesar
ain't
was on there
young.
with it. Yeah, no young whippersnapper sees no more. I'm telling you, the
Nah.
grades is gonna start coming in. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yo,
you know, you're gonna keep your hairline, but the grades is coming. And then
I
you're
got
gonna
a
be
little
falling
while.
asleep. You're gonna be falling asleep at the computer, hitting all J's.
you gonna get him in the chin like me first. You know what I mean? You're gonna get him in the chin.
No,
And it
thank
might
you.
I'm getting a little bit in the mustache too, a little bit.
Mm.
That's scary in the mustache because usually when you see 1,000 is coming. I don't want the Colonel
I,
Sanders joint.
Terrence got a couple
I
right now, right?
I got them. I got them. Yeah, they did.
You got the
That's why
Colonel
I got the
Sanders?
third. I got the Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, when your whole mustache is gonna be white.
Nah, I don't got
Terrence
that.
gonna go just for men when that happened.
Nah, I ain't like that either. I embraced the salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying?
The
I
George
got
Clooney.
I got way more salt and pepper now. My joint is all white now.
Mm.
So you pretty much more salt.
Yeah, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm good.
You gotta
Like,
embrace
that
it,
all?
man.
like,
They come with the age.
who am I impressing? I ain't impressing nobody.
You know. I mean,
That's
your
right.
social media fans, right?
Yeah, but they don't. You know what I mean? They don't care. You know what I mean? They know my life. They know everything. They know I'm all white now, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But see, but
Stop, man.
let's stop trying to defer, Caesar, because right now it's about you being middle.
It's all right.
Word.
I'm embracing the 40.
Middle age. You know what I'm saying?
You
Word.
know, but I'm not gonna act like a middle age though.
That's what's
Not
up,
yet.
though, man. Like because we've been rocking for so long. Like really kids. I think Caesar was like 8 years old when he moved to the block, and now you 40.
40
That's
years old.
crazy, son.
No longer in my 30s.
That's crazy.
40.
You middle age.
I call it the elite club though. 40s
Yo,
to me is like the elite.
40s is mad cool, man. Everything I like the 40s so far. 40s is good. You kind of like really don't care about a lot of things you used to care about. You're real content. You get content in your 40s. Like you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to keep up with the latest nothing. You just doing you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm only a couple of days in though, so it hasn't kicked in yet.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's like overnight.
Yeah,
Like
Nah.
overnight,
first
you
day.
you go
Nah.
Netflix. You're gonna be watching Netflix. You're gonna be in there just.
Why you
Nah.
dozing off? Like you gonna find yourself dozing off. For
I ain't even tired. Yeah, even like I ain't even tired. And then,
My first night I went to bed 12 o'clock. Woke up with
So,
energy.
you know what I do though? Like I put on something on Netflix, knowing I'm gonna fall asleep. I just want to like.
That's some
Like,
real old man stuff.
I'll take like 5 minutes to find what I want to watch, and then what's good, Mo Beth? I find what I want to watch, and I play it, and I turn to the side on it. Like,
Nah, I ain't
go to
there yet.
sleep.
I got a couple of
Alright.
years.
You gonna
40
be
too
there,
early.
man.
Maybe.
see like he in denial. He gonna fight it the best he could, but then it's gonna hit you one day.
Nah.
Yeah, man.
Is he
I'm still
gonna be
young.
Is he gonna be waking you up in that rocking chair in your living room talking about
Nah.
Dad? What? Wake up, go to your bed.
Oh
Nah.
wait. We got listen, yo, look, 40. Look at that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, yo,
It's the elite club.
Monica in the
Happy belated birthday to you too, Monica. It's the
birthday
elite
to
club.
Monica.
Birthday, Monica.
Yo, we here. You know what I'm saying? The 40s is what's up, man.
40s is here.
40 and
Word up.
fashionable, you know?
40s is way better than the 30s.
That's what they say.
But listen,
You
let's
know,
move on though. Check it out.
Your age is better where you at. That's how we looking at it. Because when we was in our 30s, we was like, your 30s is what's up.
That is true.
So,
Nah, I ain't even gonna front though. 30s was cool for me. I feel different in my 40s though. I do. I feel different in my 40s. I feel different than I felt in my 30s. It's not just a mind thing, I think. I think it's just I do feel more different. But check it out though. Listen, we're gonna get into some of these topics, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff going on right now. And one of the main things that's going on right now is Bronny James got drafted to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
Is that his real number? His official number?
nah, I
his
think
official number is 9, I think.
he's gonna be 9 and LeBron going to 6.
LeBron
Oh,
going to
for real?
6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who getting 23?
I don't
80?
know, but
Why he changed
I
his
don't know.
number?
I just saw a post on it on I think it was Bleacher Report, and we allowed to name names on it. Yeah. But yeah, they said that he gonna go to 9, and then Bron gonna go to 6.
I don't know. I mean, but how y'all feel? The
Oh,
reason
yeah.
why this is a big deal though, because a lot of people feel like he wasn't qualified to go, and
He wasn't
they
ready.
don't like they don't like the fact how they got like they feel like LeBron James, he only in it because of LeBron James, and that's a big topic online. And I want to know how y'all feel about that. I got my view on that, but how y'all feel about him getting to the NBA because of his people saying he getting to the NBA because of his pops, where there's other people they felt was more qualified that didn't get drafted.
Mm. Well, listen, man. He would have been. They would have talked about him regardless of how he got in, when he got in. Da da da. They're always gonna be comparing him. So at this point, did the was he ready? Who knows? Now I think he a good player, man. I ain't saying he'll come out and be an all star, but he definitely gonna be probably a very very good bench player right now, and with the potential of being in the starting lineup somewhere. So maybe not on the Lakers. I don't know where he's gonna fit in on the Lakers, but if he was on another team, he'd have been nice. And the only reason they talking about his college stats and all that, you got to realize dude had a whole what was it, cardiac arrest. You know what I'm saying, in college, and he ain't playing
Yeah,
till December, so he didn't really have a full season to kick in. But you think about it, he was a McDonald's All American. He led his he led his high school into the national championship. He got a bunch of accolades already that had nothing to do with his father. You know what I'm saying? The boy worked. You know what I'm saying? So him getting an NBA, kudos to him. I'm all for it. I love to see the duo. You know what I'm saying? The tandem with him and his pops is the first ever father son to play in the NBA together. Like I think together or even on the same team. So either way, that's dope.
period.
And I was
There's never been a father and son in the NBA at the same time. Never.
yeah. So you got to think about that, man. That's a accolade in itself. And I know they did say teams probably would have picked him up because I know from another article I read, Rich Paul said if it wasn't the Lakers or the Suns, nobody better not draft him. Otherwise, they was gonna make him go play over in like Germany or something like that. Like so, it was only two teams that was gonna get him. So everybody's like, oh, he didn't go in the first round. He came in second round, 55th pick. So what? You
Word,
ain't get drafted. Shut up. Like that's how I be
word,
feeling when people be telling like, yo,
word.
some work, man. And he came from a whole like a big like that heart condition joint was serious. So
Yeah. How you feel, Caesar? How you feel about that?
Monica said it best, right? I don't understand what the problem is. Like this is a common thing that happens. You know what I mean? His father made it, and he basically was a reference or a referral. So give him a shot. I mean, I don't really watch sports like that, so I don't know how he play, but just I think it's dope just on the fact that they manifest this whole thing, and it actually came to fruition. So I say kudos, and I'm curious to see what he does.
Yo, it's crazy because I see I agree with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like is people online, saying like, yo, he only there because of his like what Monica said is mad true. Like, yo, white people been doing this for since the beginning of time with the nepotism and I'm your pop, so I pass things down to you. It's no problem. But it's like soon as a black dude did it, it's all of a sudden like, oh nah, he wouldn't even been drafted if it wasn't for his father. Even if that's true, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? Like that's what you're supposed to do. Like if I own a business, you know what I'm saying, and my daughter or my son is coming up, yes, they're gonna have the first opportunity to the business before somebody out there on the street. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, especially, and I don't want to play the race card or anything, but a lot of white people should sit this one out when it comes to criticizing LeBron James on getting his son into the NBA when we know like Trump's whole life is that. Like
right.
they're like Trump's father literally gave him the business. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave him the business. Trump wouldn't be Trump without his father. They got Bill Belichick got his son on a bench. Like Jeannie Buss got the Lakers because her father died and gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like this been going on since the beginning of time, but as soon as like like LeBron do it, all of a sudden it's a big problem. I just think the joint is mad whack for people to even criticize him like that. So shout
But
out to LeBron, man.
do you think they're
Word.
criticizing like how you had a comparison of white versus black? Do you think it's that, or do you think people just take their sports sometimes a little too serious, and they you know they get real opinionated when it comes to sports.
I was just about to say that. I
No,
think it's I
you know
think
what?
it's
Go ahead, Terrence.
all right.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think it's a sport thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta earn that right to play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are using that as an example. Like you go into a business and you being molded and into the boss of your business, or you inherited something from your parents. In a business aspect, that's like kind of you. It's expected. Even I think even with even with black businesses, if somebody got like a landscaping business and you coming up and you in high school now you working landscaping with your pops and then you end up taking over your pops, nobody says anything about it, and it's just because that's the business. But when it comes to sports and you just getting in there, I think people feel a certain type of way because it's a it's a fraternity of people who like a very small percentage of people actually can make it. You know what I'm saying? And now he's taking a slot from somebody based off his name, and that's what I think people are feeling off of that. Like, he didn't earn
Yeah,
it, but I feel like he earned it. So
absolutely.
that
But the
defeats
thing about it is, I get it what y'all saying in sports, but this joint happens in sports all the time. Like I just told y'all, like Bill Belichick got his son on the bench because he's Bill Belichick's son. Like
yeah,
this
but
joint,
they're not playing. He's not playing. He's a coach.
nah, but this is just the first time it happened. Like it's just that LeBron James, like I said, Bronny nice though. Like I don't know,
Nah, he
like
is.
people saying it like Bronny's I can name NBA basketball players right now that Bronny's better than. Bronny better than Pat Bev.
Well,
He
I
is.
only ask because, for example,
Yeah,
like
Can't do
Denzel and
that.
his son,
he is
right?
better.
Like
Oh yeah,
no one
Denzel
said,
is not. But that
yeah,
boy
no,
can
Huh?
act. He can
right?
act
He
though.
can,
Yeah,
no,
but
he can act, but I don't think no one says, oh, he made it just because,
well,
you know
because
what
he
I mean?
didn't.
Well, yeah,
Nobody
you're
even knew
right.
he
He
was
Nah,
kind of
Denzel's
he
son
kind
for
of
a
hid
long
himself.
time.
he
Nah,
might have got
he anticipated.
opportunities because of his father though. He
No,
might have.
he did kind of hide. He did kind of hide himself from Denzel. No one
He
found
hid
out until
himself
like,
from his shadow. Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
he,
That is
it
true.
wasn't it
How,
wasn't like for that example.
how do
Yeah,
you do that?
Like,
How do you hide
and,
yourself?
but I do feel like this though because he is Denzel Washington's son because he was in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I'm sure people were like, oh, that's Denzel Washington's son. Let's give him a shot and do. He went to I think USC or some big D1 school as well.
of
Like
course.
I'm
Yeah.
sure people get shots off of that. Michael Jordan's sons wasn't good at basketball, but they got D1 scholarships. You know what I'm
Put it
saying?
this
Like
way though. Put it this way. What's worse though? See, then I'm asking both of y'all. What's worse? Now, LeBron getting his son into the NBA, right, through his name or whatever, or some dude getting his kid into Harvard because of his name. Because that happens all the time, every day.
right.
That might be
I don't
happening
think
right now.
I don't think neither one of them is bad. I think it's perfectly fine how it all played out. If LeBron
I think
got
the educational one is bad though.
why?
Why?
I think that because I know it's one thing that when it comes to the education, we know that there's certain institutions that is set up for us not to be able to get in. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be able to get in just because your father donated some money, but I got the same grades and I can't get in, and it's education we talk about. That's blocking education. This is basketball. This
Yeah,
is
but
different.
this is blocking someone's chance to change their life. People change their life when they join the NBA or some high elite sport. So why would one be different than the other?
Because you could be mad good at your grades and still not get into Harvard for
You
other
could be
reasons.
mad good in basketball and not make it to the NBA.
Who? If you mad
I'm,
good, you gonna get in there.
I'm
that's
sure
not
there's
necessarily
tons of
true.
people. I'm sure there's tons of people who are very talented and didn't make it. I think either you or Terry said earlier, like only like a 1% gets in.
Yeah, but
It's
the
Yeah.
very rare.
mad
It's
the
hard to get
mad
into the
good
NBA.
but the mad
Nah,
good ones get in.
it's nah. I think it's context too, because I think that when you like, there's a lot of college players I feel can play in the NBA that don't get their shot because I mean they got other issues going on, or even if they good, they didn't get their shot essentially. Like they went instead of going to the big pristine D1 school, they went to a low D1 school, so they didn't get looked
Nah,
at.
but
Like
I'm
that.
not
You know what I'm
talking. I'm
saying?
not talking about good though. I'm talking about mad good. Like if
But
I got if I average,
Bronny's not mad good. You gotta use. I'm using the example of somebody like Bronny. Like he's gonna
nah,
be an average. He's gonna be an average player, bro.
I think the only reason why we think Bronny is not mad good is because he was mad good in high school, and then he had the heart thing, and he couldn't prove himself in college. He was mad good in high school.
He was very good in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I ain't gonna discredit him, man.
And all that. He was good. Yo, see, you guys see his highlights. I know Caesar probably don't even know.
Yeah. I haven't seen a game.
But let me prove my point though. What I was saying, right? If I got like a 90, not a 4.0 GPA, whatever like that, right? I deserve to be able to go to in these Ivy League schools, right? I deserve it. Now, if I'm in college and I'm dropping 30 a game, that's like equivalent to the same thing as having a 4.0 GPA in high school. You deserve to go pro. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you got that high grades and you can't get into colleges, not because of your grades, you qualify for your grades, but it's politics that's keeping you out. That's worse than you not being able to go to the NBA, because I don't think that happens when you go when in college. Because if you drop a 30 a game in college, you're getting drafted. 100%.
So wouldn't one have that same argument with the LeBron and his son situation? I'm sure Bronny, in some people's minds, Bronny took someone's spot, and he only took that spot or that opportunity because
it's Bronny.
What I say?
You said Bronny, like Jabroni, like you were talking about some rock.
Oh my bad. If you smell what the rock is cooking, you know what I'm saying? What is it, Bronny? I apologize, LeBron and Bronny, but one would argue that he took his spot, and wouldn't that be political too? For me, I'm having a hard time understanding the difference between the two. I think both should be. Both are accepted.
I think the difference is that Bronny's actually good though. He good. Like the thing, I think people he had a cardiac arrest, and that basically took him out for mad long. So when he came back, he was recovering from the cardiac arrest. So he didn't shine in college like he should have.
So are you saying?
I have a question for you.
Are you saying for your college use case? Are you saying like the person that got accepted wasn't getting a higher grade level than someone else that could have got accepted, and he only got accepted because of their parents' power and influence?
No. Usually, yeah. Some are getting some men and women have gotten into like Ivy League schools because of donations from their parents.
And you don't think they had the GPA to follow it?
I don't know. I think something can be manipulated. I don't know. You know George Bush Jr. went to Harvard.
Yeah, but what was his GPA?
Oh no, but I don't know. Listen, I ain't gonna talk too much because Terrence is over there. I don't know how that worked. But I don't know what the GPA is, but I don't know if it was high. I don't know.
That's fair. I'm just trying to understand the argument, but I kind of get what you're saying. I get where you're going.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trump went to Ivy League school too.
What was his GPA though?
Come on, you know that. You know that.
He's a master at marketing, so you got it.
Yo, see the Google his GPA. You right for the computer. Google it. See what we got.
But y'all also got to understand that they like even like to prove Corey's point. Even in high school, like Trump. My father's Trump. My father's Hilton. My father's this multimillionaire. Oh. Even in high school, they be like, yo, that was a stupid paper, but you're gonna get an A. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to get into Harvard. You got to get into Yale. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
ain't looking good.
I don't know how accurate it is.
Your father donated $10 million. So
I don't know how accurate it is, but they saying my man had a 2.5.
Who?
That's low, ain't it?
Yeah, that's real low.
Who had 2.5?
Trump. Supposedly. Allegedly.
2.5 in high school?
In high school.
Or college?
Yeah. High school.
And he went to where he went to Harvard?
He went to Ivy League school. His school was an Ivy League school.
I know, but which one did he go to?
I got you.
Which
he went to no, he didn't. Did he go to Fordham University and the University of Pennsylvania?
Nah, he went to an Ivy League school. He went to one of the pristine schools.
Yeah, he went to a big school.
I mean, UPenn is a big school. And Fordham is a big school too. I mean, like it's a pristine school, but it's not like it ain't Harvard, Yale. You know,
a 2 point something gonna have you have to go to Dutchess for 2 years. For real.
Yeah, he went to Fordham University and University of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
University of Pennsylvania is Ivy League though, right?
It's
I don't
up
think
there.
so.
I mean,
It's
it's
a
not
good
like
school.
It's not
I don't think
Harvard.
it's
It's not Harvard or Princeton or nothing like that. But it's a good school.
Do he look
Yeah.
like somebody that do his homework though? Like I don't think so. He wasn't. He wasn't even reading those. Like when they used to give him stuff to read as a president, he didn't
The
even read that stuff.
teleprompter. The teleprompter. He didn't read them yet.
Not the
I mean-
teleprompter. I'm talking about briefing stuff. Like
I
he
mean,
didn't read none of that.
Everybody got their strengths and weaknesses, right? I mean,
What's
he's
it-
great
what's-
at
You're
marketing.
the president, Caesar. What are you talking about?
Hey, even the president. I mean,
How you lick your finger and just skim through mad important stuff about the world? I don't got time.
I mean,
just put on the cameras.
but he has great business sense. So some people are not book smart. You know what I mean? Not that I'm advocating for him. I never do that.
Allegedly, Nicola. Allegedly, you know what I mean?
Allegedly, yeah. You got to put alleged. You got to put alleged in there.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because you know
I
Trump be sued. Trump be sued.
I ain't on nothing.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Let's go back to NBA.
Listen,
Let's
he
go
got
back to the
into
NBA.
school. He got into school. How he got into school? But let's go back to that. You
Let's go back
can
to
make
the
the
NBA.
case. You can make the case for Bronny too. Like he got into these D1, these big, USC. I guess they really ain't that big, so I guess I can't use that example.
Nah, Bronny had grades though. Bronny, he had grades.
And he was. People were saying he didn't deserve to be an All-American in high school.
What? Yo, he was wild nice in high school. What are they saying? Yo, my man was
you
good.
biased. You biased anyway.
No, I'm
I
not
know
biased.
people. I know people in Poughkeepsie High School that could throw between their legs. Pause.
Let me
Not
tell
say
you,
that they ain't a good.
Let me tell you why I'm not biased. Because I think Bryce is better than him.
That's still.
I think
it's still LeBron's kid. That's why you biased. I'm not saying it because you don't think he's good.
I think his little brother better than him. I think
his little brother will. His little brother is definitely not better than him right now, but he will be better than him eventually.
He averaged 8.8 points a game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 29 games in his junior season. In his final season, he averaged 14 points, 55.
5-2. Yeah, that's not McDonald's All-American numbers, to be real. Do I think he deserved that? I think there's intangibles that's not on there, like you can't put in there that he got.
Exactly. You got to look at his percentage too. He might have been one of those dudes that was like kind of like his pops, more of a pass first type dude. But when he did shoot, he made them.
Nah, LeBron was averaging like 40 in high school, so you can't even use that as an example.
It wasn't that high.
It was no pass. It was no pass first. He definitely was in the high 20s.
Yo, I can guarantee you. I'm gonna say this live on live right now. Bronny gonna be mad good in the NBA. What I mean by mad good, he gonna be like a
You think he'll be
he
all-star?
gonna be like a not his first couple years, but he's because of the team he's on and the coach that he's on. But he's gonna be just as good as probably homeboy on the Celtics. What's his name? That just won a championship, the point guard, Drew Holiday. He's gonna be just as good as Drew Holiday.
I can see a Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is better than him. So don't.
Oh, right now, he can shoot better than Drew right now.
Drew Holiday is a defensive specialist. He can command the floor.
Oh,
Drew is
I'm not
amazing.
saying
Don't.
Right now. I'm saying Drew wasn't Drew when he first came into the NBA.
Drew was Drew when he first came in the NBA. Drew Holiday always been nice.
I mean, he might have been nice. He might have been nice, but he might have not been nice right now.
Drew Holiday coming out of college was better than Bronny coming out of college.
I mean, you can't. My man had a cardiac arrest though.
All right.
Dang, like he can't have a heart attack and come back there. Like how you feel? That's crazy.
I'm all for it, bro.
That's crazy with the cardiac arrest though. But listen, let's talk about this though. Now listen, they say this is. Let me put it bigger so everybody can see it. 4 most influential NBA players of the last 30 years. How y'all feel? I'm gonna let you know how I feel, but Terrence, how you feel about this list?
The last 30 years? Most influential. Yeah, I think I'm all right with it. I think I'm all right with it. I mean, influential, that's not saying they're the greatest or blah, blah. It's game changing. I feel like these are game changing individuals. I don't know and God bless the dead. I don't know if Kobe is as much of an influence, maybe outside stuff, but like he wasn't a game changer. Like him and Jordan is basically the same player. Like if you hear people talk about Kobe and you hear people talk about MJ, they basically having the same stories. Joe, they were killers. People hated being on a team with them, but they love winning.
Yeah, but I don't think, and I'm gonna go before you see the real quick because I know you know what I'm saying. Because I see you kind of hit me up on Twitter. I saw it. You was like you taking Kobe out. Reggie Miller. See the don't even do that. Reggie Miller is not like Reggie Miller is not influential at all. You know what I'm saying? But
he a Hall of Famer. But go ahead.
He is Hall of Famer. But out of this list, you got to take Kobe out and you got to put Allen Iverson in there. Allen Iverson is way more influential than Kobe Bryant was.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know why I ain't think of Bubba Chuck.
What did Kobe influence?
Well, you got to think again. God bless the dead. Like, if any of these other NBA players would have passed it, their legacy would have been as that too. Yo, he inspired everybody. Yo, Kobe hated everybody. You know what I'm saying? On the court, like he hated everybody. Like, but he was an amazing basketball player. So if you're going off of that, I mean, the Mamba mentality joint. So he does have influence. So I can't even say that because right now, you know, what do they say? Post homage. How you say it? You know, after his death. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like he has the influence now, but when he was playing, nobody like he wasn't influencing nobody. He was like, yo, if you're on my team, I'll make you great. If you're not, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't. But guys, either what you feel, guys, either.
No. I mean, I don't really have too strong of an opinion. I like this list. I was shocked when you had wrote that comment on Twitter though. AI, I didn't know where that was coming from. But once again, I'm a little novice when it comes to the NBA. Like if it ain't Reggie, it ain't right. But I was just a little curious. So I would love for you to elaborate a little bit.
See, let me tell you why. AI, first of all, he brought the cornrows and the hip hop to the NBA. Nobody was dressing like AI. They were dressing like Michael Jordan with them big suits. AI came through with the chains on. He brought hip hop,
white tee,
all that to the NBA. He had everybody dressing like that. They literally had to make a rule to switch the dress code because of AI. That's why these dudes be coming in here with these other stuff on because AI was the one that was coming in. They thought it was thuggish. So the NBA wanted him to switch it. AI influenced the whole culture. He brought hip hop. Anybody who started wearing cornrows in their head from Melo and all of them, that was all AI. AI brought all of that to the NBA. So Kobe was just really patterning himself after Jordan. Like nobody went to go rush to buy no Kobe sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe wasn't, you know what I mean? Kobe wasn't really influential. Jordan was the influential one with the sneakers.
So where you get Steph Curry then? How does he fit in?
Man, what? Steph Curry.
Don't do that.
Steph Curry might be the most influential on the list.
Yeah.
He changed the whole how the game is played, period.
Curry got a kid right now in the park shooting from half court. Right now. Steph Curry changed the game crazy. What you think all these people trying to shoot 3-pointers right now? Because of Steph Curry.
I agree with you, Corey. AI definitely should have been on there because I think Steph's influence is just as dynamic as AI's. You know what I'm saying? He not the coolest kid. You know what I'm saying? He like AI was super cool. Everybody wanted to be AI, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But he only related to our demographic. He kind of brought us into the NBA. Where Steph kind of worldwide, everybody want to be Steph. He ain't cool, but he ain't corny. He kind of just a regular guy that he's not super tall, not super athletic. Shoot the lights out. You know what I'm saying? Got a handle. You know what I'm saying? He proven that anybody can make it. AI was a freak. You know what I'm saying? Like super fast, had the handle, could shoot mid-range most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But Steph got that, and he's just like a regular. Like I won't say he's regular because he's not regular, but he's a regular dude. You know what I'm saying?
So why do you think AI gets kind of blacklisted so often? Because like even I saw something on Twitter, like, he got like a baby statue in Philadelphia.
No
he didn't even get a.
Oh no, that was whack. They made him look like made him look like the Hobbit.
No, the thing about it is that was out of context because everybody, that's what Philadelphia does. They have like a Legends Park where everybody's statue is that size. So it
Okay.
wasn't just they didn't just make his that size. Everybody from Philadelphia and on the Sixers like that organization, they got like a whole park full of mad statues. You go walk around and look.
I understand that, but what AI,
But for him
what
to
AI
be
did for
influential like
Philadelphia,
that,
what AI did for Philadelphia is similar to like they got Rocky, made up character, big
right?
statue in there.
Yeah.
AI need to have a statue just as large. Like he's a real life Philadelphia heart of the city. Like, dude, he needed to have. I know, and they got the little ones. I hear what you're saying, Corey. You know what I'm saying? They got the park, but he got AI was Philadelphia. He brought them on the map when nobody even was thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? So I think he deserved it better. I think he deserved to be better.
Yeah, I
Dr.
think
J.
they're gonna.
Dr. J's the only other one. Maybe
Yeah, I'm about
Charles
to
Barkley.
say Dr. J, yeah, but I think they got to give him a bigger statue. I just think that moment was just for that little statue. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
But-
Yeah, my man look like a hobby.
But out of everybody on this list, though, I'm gonna say something a little controversial, real quick.
Oh man, here we
Out
go.
of- Not really too controversial, not crazy, but everybody on this list, I think the most dangerous, like when you planning for a team to go against this team, and the one you focusing on the most, Steph Curry probably the most dangerous one on this team, on this list, right? Even before Michael Jordan.
Explain that. I think you gotta elaborate on
You
that.
gotta elaborate a little bit.
I think you got to prepare more for Steph than you even do for Jordan. I think you do.
I mean, I haven't watched NBA in a long time, but
Steph Curry, when Michael Jordan, you could guard Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of
you
let him bring the
couldn't.
ball.
You
could let him bring
couldn't
the
really
ball.
though.
You
That's the
could-
thing.
You could let Jordan bring the ball up and then focus on him once he get around in the paint area.
But it was hard to.
No, not really. You literally, you can watch old games. They let Jordan bring the ball up. They ain't gonna,
Right, but once they let him bring it up, it was hard to stop him. He was scoring on like 3-4 people at a time.
Yeah, but every way he could score, Steph could score, and Steph could do things he can't do. I'm not saying Jordan, he was better than Jordan. I'm saying as soon as my man passed the half court, he's dangerous. Like right off the line, he's dangerous. Like Jordan, he ain't shooting from half court. You ain't even got to be out there. You got to guard Steph from when he takes the ball out all the way up, especially if they need a three. You got to have the whole team on him.
So what you're saying is Steph is the GOAT.
That's what it sounded like.
No.
That's what it sounded like.
Yo,
He's the most dangerous
You
one.
said he's the most dangerous player. He get across that half court line. It's over.
You said out of these four players, he is the most dangerous one. Does that not make you the?
No.
Make you the greatest one.
But what makes you what's dangerous versus GOAT?
Put it this way, we can put a different analogy, right? You can have like you can use let's say use wildlife. Let's use one wildlife, right? Like y'all don't really know about wildlife, like I know about wildlife, right? You take a lion, right? And then you take a leopard. Everybody big up that lion, but the leopard is the dangerous one.
The lion's dangerous too. The lion to kill that leopard.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You better do your research on leopards. You better do it. Yo, listen, a lion
over a female lion?
Listen, all of them. A lion has to have
his pride.
Usually has his pride. I seen a leopard go in the swamp and pull an alligator.
I saw that. That was wild.
A leopard can take a deer and run up the tree with it with his mouth. A leopard has this. I think people look at the lion because the lion is more talked about, king of the jungle. But trust me, the leopard, wild, dangerous.
I agree. I agree with you on that. But then they should reconsider who's the king.
They got the lion, the king of the jungle. The lion don't even live in the jungle.
Right. I'm just saying. All right. But they should again. Yeah. Then they should reconsider that title though. If I'm going off what you're saying, and you saying this out of these four players, if I'm a coach and I got to go against these players, the person I got to worry about the most out of these four players is Steph. You're saying he's the best player.
No, I'm not saying he's the best player. I'm just saying he could do things that's out of the ordinary a little bit. Like you gotta watch him because he could shoot further than everybody. Doesn't mean he's the best because he might not be the best. Because basketball ain't all about scoring. You got defense. You got rebounding, you got steals, all that. Jordan better defensively than him, and he can score just like Steph do. Steph, if Jordan and Steph got hot at they peak, Steph scoring more points than Jordan.
I think Steph scores more than anybody on this list.
That's what I'm saying. He's the most dangerous. That doesn't mean he's the best player because he might not be as good as the defensively as Jordan. He might not have the mentality
so that you got to think about the other three people on there are physical specimens. Well, maybe not Kobe. Kobe is kind of an average NBA player, right? Average build. But Jordan was a physical specimen.
Not really.
LeBron.
Jordan was a
he
physical
was.
specimen.
Yo, before Jordan. Right. But coming in, that wasn't his position. Like he changed the position, the shooting guard position. That wasn't the way he played it. Wasn't the way it was played. Period. He was more physical. The shooting guard was literally like a who's an ideal shooting guard at the time? I don't know. A standstill shooter, like
like Reggie Miller.
Yeah, right. Reggie Miller. And he had to build, and he's actually taller than Jordan, but all he did was shoot. He didn't play the game the way, so he wasn't physical. He might push off on you because Reggie was kind of trash. Oh, Caesar gone. I ain't gonna do that.
Reggie was kind of trash.
I wanted to route Caesar up, but he ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of where I still with him. Like, yo, they're shooters. But with Steph, he doing everything they doing, and he's doing it at 6'3". He's just in here, just tire you out. Who on this list? Like, I think Jordan could stop Kobe. I think Jordan pretty much could stop LeBron. I don't think Jordan was be able to stop Steph because you got to chase him around the court, and he shoots so quick, ain't nothing you could do. Now Steph might not be able to stop any of them.
Jordan ain't stopping LeBron.
You didn't have to disrespect Reggie though. I heard you.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, how is Jordan stopping LeBron?
What do you mean? How's he stopping LeBron? They both physical players.
But he's not stopping LeBron. LeBron is 6'8", 260. And
I got a question. Do you think Scottie Pippen would have been able to stop LeBron?
No, I don't.
I think you're bugging.
I don't. I think he's too big. Who stopped him so far?
Huh?
You think Scottie Pippen was a better defensive player than Kawhi Leonard?
Yes.
No, he wasn't. Come on, man. He's stuck in the 90s. No, he wasn't. He never even win no defensive player of the year.
Who we got on his team that did win defensive player of the year?
Exactly. And he was better than him. He was better than Jordan defense.
Politics, brother. Yeah, you can't have the MVP. You're not gonna have the MVP of the league and the defensive player of the league on the same team. Like, you're not gonna award them both.
Nobody in the 90s.
Are you saying that Scottie Pippen never deserved defensive player of the year?
I'm saying he never got it.
I'm saying, did you feel like he never deserved it?
He might have deserved it, but he never got it. So we can't talk about hypotheticals.
All right. I just want if people were like, if I could guard 1 through 5 and I stopped 1 through 5, people were like, yo, all right, he'll take your best player out of the game. They ain't the best player no more. Your second best player is now the best player, right? He'll take them out of the game, and your second best player got to guard Jordan. So
the thing about
the formula worked for them.
People he was locking down wasn't LeBron James.
We divert. Let's go back to the.
Exactly. You don't think you want to? I get on Pippen. You know
Pause. We ain't doing that.
All right, but I think we still got some sport. Let me see what we got. Now listen. Now this is another one, Caesar. I know. You know what I mean? You should know these though, right here, Caesar. Work. Let me see. You should know these. Now this is 2-on-2. 2-on-2. Who winning?
See, you know Dame Lillard? Like, you familiar with Dame?
No, but I know Durant. I don't know Leonard. I know Irvin. And I know Iverson. I don't know who T-Mac is, but I know Melo and Curry.
It's like, yo, soon as season like kind of like it's like soon as Caesar like graduated high school or something, he just went on and did. It's like he was just doing it for us when we was younger. Like, soon as he got lose by himself, he's like, yo, forget basketball and all that. Y'all ain't ever watch that.
Yo, when Miller retired, I retired, man. I stick to the story.
Yo, you know Miller retired in the 2000s.
Yeah. Is
You
T-Mac
think
in
he
the
retired
2000s?
Yeah, man.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Melo and Curry just because it's the only two I know.
You think a 2-on-2, you think Melo Curry winning.
Yeah.
All right, Terrence, what you doing?
I gotta think about it. You go ahead. I'm gonna think about this one. I think you already know who you picking.
I'm going with I think Kyrie and Kawhi.
Yeah,
I
but
think Kyrie and Kawhi.
question though, why you didn't put Reggie on this though? Yeah, y'all gotta stop playing Reggie, man.
I didn't do this, Caesar. I got this offline.
Oh,
This is
okay.
social media topics. I found this. I
Oh, okay.
I found it on Twitter.
I'm gonna make a poll on social media. They need to start.
Reggie Miller. Really, Reggie Miller was not no threat.
You crazy?
See,
to New York he was. To New York he was.
You know how many three-point shooters is better than Reggie right now?
Come on, man.
Bronny better than Reggie Miller right now.
I don't do that.
Yo, I end this whole podcast. I end this whole episode. You say that again.
So, you think Reggie was a better shooter than Curry?
No.
You think he was better than Clay?
No.
You think
you don't know Clay?
You don't know Clay?
You can't ask him because he's not gonna know the players because Reggie's not better than Dame.
He wasn't better than Ray Allen either.
Yeah. Huh? Reggie might be. Reggie's a top 10 shooter, but I think he's bottom 10. Ray Allen got rings and he's top. He's 2 or 3 in all time.
Yeah, but Ray Allen also had help though, didn't he? He didn't win it by himself.
No. I mean, yeah, he won out Miami, but
nobody won it by themselves. What do you mean? What you saying? What are you saying right now? Nobody won it.
LeBron did.
That's not true. No, he didn't.
LeBron has squads.
No, LeBron has squads. You know, Kobe won it by himself.
On the team.
Kobe won it by himself.
Reggie didn't have anybody.
No, that's disrespectful. No, he did not.
The Paul Gasol one.
Paul Gasol was mad good in those years. Yes, he was.
Oh God.
In that squad was good. They was good, man.
My bad. I ain't mean to derail y'all. Go ahead, Corey. You pick your two.
Yeah, I pick Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving because first of all, I think Kawhi Leonard locks down any one of these other players, and nobody's stopping Kyrie Irving. Not even Allen Iverson.
I disagree with that. Your first statement. Kawhi is not stopping. Kawhi is not stopping T-Mac. Kawhi is not stopping. He's not stopping T-Mac. He's not stopping Curry. He ain't stopping Melo. He ain't stopping Durant.
That's crazy.
Is he gonna make it more difficult? Is he gonna make it more difficult than the rest of these players? Yeah. He ain't stop. Ain't nobody stopping nobody on this list.
That's what I mean. What I mean by stopping you, I mean like he gonna make it. You ain't gonna get your regular average. I don't think so. I don't think you get your regular. And nobody. The most unstoppable person on this list is probably Kyrie Irving.
All right, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this, man, because I feel like Corey, like I get it. I really do. I really do. I get it. You are wilding, bro. First off, all right. You can pick any of these teams, and I say, okay, that you can make your argument for any of these teams out here. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Melo and Curry. Why? Right? Melo's what, 6'10", 6'9"?
Yep.
Right? He can shoot, he can score, so you got to stop him. He's bang in the post, he can shoot the three. You got to chase Curry all around. He's gonna tire out whoever's guarding him, and you ain't just gonna stop him by staying in front of him.
Kyrie Irving beat him in the finals.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
He did. And both of them two don't play no defense. Neither one of them play defense. So why they stop? Who they stop? They don't play no defense. Melo don't play defense, and neither do Curry. So who they stop?
Is Melo a better scorer than Kawhi?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Curry a better scorer than Kawhi?
Yeah, I would say so.
So if neither one of them going to be stopped, so he's only going to be able to guard one player.
What's the rules of the 2-on-2?
Curry is cooking. Curry is cooking Irving.
Is it? What's the rules of the two? What's the rules?
Nah. Nah,
Did make it take it?
Nah, I didn't make it take it. You got to
Oh,
bring it
you
back.
make it, and then
The
other
thing
team get the
about
ball.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I got Kawhi and them winning, because yes, they are better scorers than Kawhi, but he's better on defense. So he can score too. He can give you 32. Like, don't act like he can't give you 30. He can give you 32, and he can make Curry's average lower because Curry gonna be on ball with Curry, and ain't
But then
nobody
you
stopping
think
Curry.
no, you think about this. If he goes on Curry, I'm giving the ball to Melo. Melo is gonna cook Kyrie, cook him, barbecue
Yeah,
chicken all day.
but now you taking Curry out the equation. Who's
It don't
stopping
matter. It don't matter if I take him out the conversation. Corey, think about this, bro. If you take Curry out of it and you make Kawhi guard Curry, he got it. You think, yo, bro, Kyrie is not stopping. Kyrie is not stopping Melo at all. And Melo probably, I ain't gonna say he's gonna stop him, but he's 6'9". It'll be a lot harder for Kyrie to score.
You know that. What? No, he gonna be on skates. You know that. He cannot stand in front of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, man. Don't make me post
You're
a
right.
highlight. I post a
Nah,
highlight.
you're right.
Kyrie.
No, I know Kyrie's that guy, but I'm just.
Yeah, man. Because they might score more, right? But they can slow them down a little bit. You can't slow them two down because, first of all, y'all don't play defense. So Kawhi's gonna get his 30, and when
Kyrie's
Irving to give you 40.
Well, he ain't even the best player on his team, so
You don't think he better than Luka?
no.
What could Luka do better than Kyrie?
That-
Why? Cricket.
So
Cricket.
again,
Cricket. No, answer the question,
He's not-
Terrence.
he's not the best player on his team.
What can Luka do better than Kyrie? One thing that he could do better than Kyrie. Maybe pass. That's it. That's it.
I think that about equal.
He can't shoot better than Kyrie. He ain't better at the free throw line than Kyrie. He ain't better mid range than Kyrie. He ain't better at the basket than Kyrie.
Who's the better player this year, Corey? On that team.
I think what's his name had more attempts because he took a back seat to Luka. I think he took a back seat to Luka. I think
You didn't answer the question.
no, yes. According to what the NBA looks like, Luka was the better player as far as numbers wise because Kyrie took less attempts than he did. But Kyrie is better than Luka. Luka can't do nothing better than Kyrie. Nothing. He can't.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like you ain't saying you see that he ain't answered the question. He just got quiet, right?
I'm just saying that he was. I'm not. You go ahead and do your thing. I'm just saying he's not the best player on his team.
I'm just saying, but you gonna say something, you gotta have some proof with it. What you say? Why is he better?
Numbers don't lie.
Yes, they do. If I'm better than you in basketball, right? But we on the same team, right? And I let you shoot like 10 or 15 more times than I do, and you score more than me. Does that make you better than me?
Stat wise, yeah, but
No,
outside of the stats, probably not.
15 more times.
I understand, Corey.
We can only go.
You can go off the data, and on top of that, it ain't just points that he averaged more than him on. He's a better rebounder.
But why did he take less shots though? Why did he intentionally take less shots?
Because it's Luka's team.
Same way. One of the reasons why LeBron James lost that first finals, because he was deferring to Dwayne Wade, and when he stopped deferring to Dwayne Wade, they started winning.
Yo, you are disrespectful, bro. You are disrespectful. Yo, let's just move on. Let's move on, cause you are riding LeBron's hotel so crazy right now, bro.
Now listen. If you're gonna disagree with me, tell me why. That's the fact, though.
They lost because they weren't the better team. It had nothing to do with who was in front and who was in back. That's not what happened, bro.
They was better than Dallas. They was better than Dallas.
If they was better than Dallas, they would have won.
Dallas win only once, and they went on and win back-to-back championships.
Because they had better players on that team. I'm talking about as a team, Dallas was a better team than the Miami Heat during that year.
So
they had to figure it out.
Are you telling me that LeBron James didn't defer to Dwayne Wade in that year?
Do you think no? Because you think about this. If LeBron wants to win, and LeBron's as much as people always say, oh, he's not a killer. He don't got that instinct. Yes, he does. Shut up. Like I'm telling people, shut up all day today. He got that killer instinct. He's very smart. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. If I'm a killer and I want to win, and I said I'm coming here to not win, not 1, not 2, not 3, like I'm doing all that. I'm here to win. So when Dwayne Wade wasn't, we losing games and Dwayne Wade was the one. Oh, now I hear you, D Wade. Yo, we got to do this tandem thing. We have to go back and forth, figure out who's hot, and we're gonna do that. And that's what they did. And they even did it the next couple of years. LeBron ended up becoming a man because Dwayne Wade was on his decline at that point. But
see, while Terrence is talking, right? Google what Dwayne Wade said to LeBron James after the finals. He's basically told him, yo, this is your team now. That's what he told him.
I know. I agree with that. I know he said that. I remember that.
Why would he say that to him? Why would he say that to him after that first finals loss? Because he's passing the baton to him. He was treating it like it was Dwayne Wade's team. And being it Dwayne Wade being a focal point of the offense, they couldn't win. The same reason when Shaq came to Miami and he won a championship in Miami, Shaq said, "This is D Wade's team." He did the same thing. You pass the baton to the next best player. That's what happened. Yeah, but they didn't do that the first year. Wade admits he took a step back so LeBron could lead the Heat. Exactly. Yeah. So if he had to take a step back, I mean, that first championship, he wasn't taking a step back first. That's why they lost. That's not why they lost, Corey. I understand what you're saying. That's not the reason they lost. The reason they lost is because Dallas was a better team. You taking everything away from Dallas, bro. That's exactly what you're doing. Because you riding LeBron right now crazy. Like Dallas, if they was that good, why they couldn't stop Dirk? They couldn't stop Dirk. Why did they go back? Because afterwards, Miami figured out how to. I mean, where they going to play? Where did Dallas go? They didn't go to the championship. You know what I'm saying? That year they were the better team. They never went back though. That year they were the better team. I don't know. Plain and simple. We gonna move on. Let's move on. He hating right now. Listen, I guess we. Wait. Let's go back quick. Caesar got something on here. What do you say? As we all know, LeBron played a strong playoffs until the finals, and the Heat cruised to what looks like a 2-0 lead with 5 minutes left in game 2. From there, LeBron played the worst games of his entire career, and the Heat lost 2-4. Okay. And so LeBron played bad. That don't mean he took a step back. He's just playing bad. I'm not making an excuse for LeBron. I'm not making an excuse for LeBron. But you do know. I'm not making an excuse. But listen, you do know. Let's say Cedar. I'm gonna talk to Cedar because Terrence be hating. Let's say we in the NBA, right? And this has been your team for mad long. You don't want a championship over there with the Pacers and all that. You Reggie, right?
Right.
And I come to your team. I'm technically better than you, but you also my best friend too, right? You're my best friend. I don't want to come over here and outshine you and have everybody looking at me. So what I do is that I play my position, but I still let you be the man because I feel like me coming in here trying to bogart your team might affect us off the court too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
I think that's what LeBron James did with Dwayne Wade the first year. He was like, I didn't want to come in here and strong arm your team because after that year, there was a whole brand new LeBron that came in that next year. Crazy. I think they went on like a 40-point winning streak or some crazy joint like that. And I didn't argue that at all, Corey. I agree with you on that. I agree with you to your point. I just don't agree that's the reason they lost. That's not the reason they lost. So LeBron had a bad series, right?
Well, wouldn't one argue if LeBron is considered like the best player, he purposely takes a step back? That would be a key factor in them losing to Dallas. Not to take anything away from Dallas, but if LeBron would have stepped his game up and took over and had no problem taking over, Dallas probably would have lost.
Do you think that if LeBron could have taken over the game in the playoffs, he would have? You think he was playing that friendly that he go, know what? At the cost of our friendship, we're gonna lose this championship because this is your team. Even though I know how to win this.
Possibly
not what
because he
happened,
knew
bro. You
because
bugging.
next
They
year
all
he knew
wanted
he
to
would take
win.
it. Next
They
year he
all
knew he
knew
would
they-
take it.
No,
But
that's
the
not.
thing about
No,
it,
that's
Terrence,
not.
is that like you know how big Finals MVPs are to these players. You know how it is. Steph Curry was so upset that Kevin Durant won Finals MVP that year that they won. He was mad. They said he was crying in the locker room after the championship because he wanted Finals MVP so bad. That's why when you listen to him after he won,
I didn't hear that story.
yo,
I think that's
Google that.
I call cap on that.
No, they
You
showed
said
him.
you said he was crying because he was happy he won a championship, not because he didn't win MVP. Stop trying to do the light skin thing.
What's that dude? What's that dude that used to be on that team? That used to play on the Lakers with LeBron. I mean with Kobe. But he was on Golden State when they won. He was on a podcast. He said
Cousins?
no, the one with the he had like the mohawk a little bit.
Birdman?
No, man.
Oh.
He was on the Lakers. And they traded him. And he ended up playing with Golden State. And he said Kobe, he's on a podcast. He said Steph Curry was in the locker room about to cry because he didn't win Finals MVP. And he said him and Kevin Durant's numbers wasn't that different. But he had one bad game and Kevin Durant ended up getting it. So how you imagine going to the finals all them times without Kevin Durant, as soon as Kevin Durant come, all of a sudden he getting your awards. He already had to lose his award against Andre Iguodala that first time.
What's the problem here?
My problem is my thing is, you know how Nick Young, that's who it is. See, Monica put on Nick Young was on a podcast talking about how Steph Curry was about to cry, because he didn't win Finals MVP. That's
first off, you believe in Nick Young?
Yo, Steph Curry didn't come out and say nothing.
Okay.
Yo, come on, Cedar, you know I ain't reading all that. That's crazy. Cedar literally screenshotted a wild, long paragraph. What did he say? Dejected was a far from him losing the Finals MVP, even though it was a thought in his mind. And his reason for being dejected was far from losing. He lying. I think he lying.
This is the link if anybody wanna fact check it.
I mean,
Corey making up. Corey making up stories about Steph, man.
Oh man, Nick Young said that.
You love LeBron so much that you're gonna hate on Steph too? That's crazy.
You want me to criticize LeBron? I can criticize LeBron a little bit. I think LeBron cried to the refs too much. I do. I think he cried to the refs.
I mean, I feel like you went with a real default answer.
No, he thought Corey been saying that for a while because it's a fact.
Like, stop talking to the refs, man. Get back on defense. Like LeBron would stop playing defense and talk to the refs while the other team down there scoring. He'll do that.
And I'm gonna say this, and that's the reason why they won that championship when he got Draymond kicked out of the game, because he's complaining to everybody. If you don't get him suspended, that's it. This NBA is done. I don't know. He's crying. That's why they won.
He never said that. That's crazy.
You see how that feel? You see how that feel? No, he went to the press conference. He went to the press conference. He was like, basically, he's like, he needs to be dealt with. That's essentially what he was saying at the press conference. So, but we ain't gonna go there. I
want to ask you the question though. He said, and he a flop master. Oh, yeah. Yo, listen, don't do that, Preem, because I can show you whole videos where they got Jordan flopping. I found it on YouTube. Mad, they had a whole thread of videos of Jordan.
Whoa, Corey, stop. You don't defend him. Don't defend him on a flop. Do not deflate. He's the biggest, strongest dude in the NBA. We all acknowledge that.
Hey, Jordan was flopping too. He was flopping too.
I'm just saying, he get hit in the head and act like he got shot in the face, bro.
Don't hit him in his head. Don't do that.
He got rubbed on his head like this, and then he rolling. He did the Chris Brown.
You know what made me mad with LeBron though? And every time he get hit in his head, he looked like his blood. Like, come on, man. Don't do that.
He's not looking for blood. He's looking to see if that Beijing got off. He was like, my hair came out.
He did not knock this black stuff.
They done knocked my hairline off. That's crazy.
My man, Jordan had the right to flop. They beat. Yo, man, come on, man. Jordan got more calls than anybody in NBA history. Everybody know that.
No, James Harden.
You're right. I can't. James Harden absolutely got. James Harden made me mad because he going in. He don't even look to score. He going in looking for the foul all the time. You know what I mean? that's a whole nother subject though. But
Another topic.
yeah, we're gonna move on. But listen, what I got here. All right. So we on some quick relationship joint. We ain't gonna stick too long, but we on some quick relationship joint right here. Yo, this one right here. Hold on. They said if your man ain't posting you or letting people know that y'all together, it's either he's cheating or there are other girls he wants. There's no such thing as I don't want drama or I don't want people in our business. Real men love showing their woman, so it's either you're not enough, or he's scared that these girls he's entertaining will stop talking to him. Remember, there's a difference between keeping a relationship private and keeping it a secret.
I ain't even gonna take this one.
I disagree though.
Ooh,
I disagree as well.
I disagree. I think there's absolutely a such thing as keeping people out your business. And I think people get so focused on social media that they want, oh, why he ain't post this and why he ain't post that. Everybody ain't on social media for all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I post my family, of course, because people know me for my family. They know me. It's not just me. They know me for my kids. They know me for my wife. They know us for a unit. They always knew us for about 25 years. Me and Nicole have been together. So I post all of us because I'm a family dude. Some people ain't even really on showing they whole family online. Some people don't even like showing their kids online. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I think people get so focused on social media that they just want you to do everything they do. And when you don't do that, all of a sudden it's like, oh, why he hiding her and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think that's right. Now, if you online entertaining girls though, then this whole comment is right. If you online entertaining women, then this comment is right. But if you on there just posting your little stuff and you ain't never post your wife and your kids and all that, I don't think ain't nothing wrong with that.
I agree. I agree with everything you said. I think though, you also got to take into context that if people, your significant other might not like being on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, I don't want to be posted. Like, I'm not into social media like that. I don't want like that. So if you see me posting, you know, football and basketball, oh, you love those things. Why don't you post other things you love? Well, maybe that person don't want to be on there.
Exactly. Like, why you gotta be hiding? But what they said, I just don't like the way they just generalized it. Like, yo,
right,
if he ain't posting you, he cheating. Nah, man,
right.
It don't gotta be like that. Sometimes it's like, yo, just stay out of our business. Like, just you might have sometimes you might have family members online, and I ain't talking about me. I'm just talking about you might have family members online that you might just need to keep out your business because they gonna be over there calling your aunts and all that. Yo, you see Corey knew, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even want to be having to go through all that. Like, yo, I'd rather just have this on the side. And I think it's best to keep your relationships when they new, or if they fragile, to keep that joint offline for a little bit until you solid. Where if a girl love your pic, your wife ain't in the crib talking about who this, who that, why she love your picture. Like, if you ain't, if your relationship ain't as solid as that, then you shouldn't be online. You shouldn't be online like with it. Yo, y'all can't pause, man. Go ahead, man.
I
thought she was gonna talk.
I agree and disagree. But I agree that depending on the context, it depends on what you post. Like, if you just post, I don't know, sports stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe some couple articles of things that you might be interested in. Then yeah, you know, you don't really post family. You ain't really talking to shorties on social. You ain't posting other, you know, you in a club or nothing crazy like that. You're not presenting yourself as a single person. Then I think it's fine. But I think if your social media telling a story that you kind of single and you got a shorty, I think it's a red flag. So I guess it's just the story and the tone that you setting.
Now tell me, see, to explain that to me. What can you do on social media that can give off an impression that I'm single?
Well, all right. So for example, right, because both of y'all said, you know, if you're a private person, right? So imagine, like, if I'm a private person, I ain't gonna post me snowboarding, or I ain't gonna post myself at a beach, you know, holding a Corona or you know, or some kind of drink. I'm not gonna post myself at a club or post myself traveling the world by myself, right? Because if I'm a private person, I'm not posting those things as private. But if I'm posting that and I never show or have a post with my girl, even if she don't want to be in social media, fine, I might catch like her hand or something, like her hand hold my hand or something, you know, something. If I ain't posting none of that, I'm trying to tell a different story. You know, I'm an adventurous single guy who's out having a good time, come holla
That's
at
fair.
me. You
Like
know what
word,
I'm saying?
like this hand right here ain't really. I ain't dedicated to it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So if you hand to be there, let me know. Hit me in my
Right.
inbox.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just depends on the kind of story you telling. You know what I mean? But if you just post some articles and things that really don't reflect your personal life, it might reflect some of your interests. Then I think that's fine.
But also, I think, like Terrence said, you don't know how the other person feels too. So you can't assume that just because I'm out there snowboarding and I'm out there with the family that I didn't post my wife with me. She might not be wanting to be online like that. You know what I'm saying?
True,
So,
but you could easily catch her, like, let's say you catch an image of her from behind and there's a sunset. You can't really see who she is, but you could be like, yo, me and my girl having a good time. You could post people without really showing their
but
face.
what if she,
So-
what if she adamant she don't want to be online?
but she not. You can't nobody find her from a picture from behind her and with a sunrise. You can't find her. You can't tell who she is.
You better hope not.
I mean,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
she gotta. I mean, no, but I'm saying if it's snowboarding, you can't even see the donkey. You know what I'm saying?
I know that one.
Nah, but if she got a snow jacket on, you can't. You got to be smart.
That's crazy. Nah, but I get it. But I just don't like people. I ain't even gonna front, man. Y'all know me personally. If I ain't have a lot of stuff going on, like books or podcasts and all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't even be online, man. I think social media corny. I think social media when it's used for attention seeking, I think social media is one of the corniest places in the world because everybody just be fronting, man. Like it's just on here fronting. I don't like the fact that you could be like, somebody forgot to like your pic, so now it's this homegirl ain't even like my homeboy ain't even like my picture. He might have been in the bathroom, man. So now y'all ain't talking because he didn't like a picture of your kid's graduation. Like, come on, man, that joint is corny. Like, I think people get so focused on social media is that they forget like there's a real world out there, man. Like I might not be friends with you online, but I talk to you in real life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no,
Like
that's fair.
everything ain't about being online.
That's fair. Do you think they still have that same mentality though? I know that was like in the beginning, but I wasn't sure if it was still current.
I think people find validity. They find validity out of likes and
Gotcha.
and I'm gonna go ahead and I need to feel self-worth. That's essentially what it turned into now. It's like I'm gonna post this because I know I'm gonna get a lot of likes and blah 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 blah. Like there's purpose for social media. Like I feel like for Corey example, there's a purpose of why he's on here. He's doing it, promoting his books. He's doing it, promote the podcast. He's doing it. He's coming out here. He'll have the base that we'll have in the room. You know what I'm saying? We talking sports. Like all that is just regular stuff that we do with our friends that we just doing online with our friends. You know what I'm saying? Don't get to be around like Sean Clayton and Tyrell, like all those dudes that we grew up with that we don't talk to. They all the way somewhere else. We get to interact with them on there like that. So that's kind of I feel the purpose of the social media. But now it's like my mic's bad.
Yeah, you was breaking up crazy. We didn't want to stop you because you was on a roll and you was animated, but you was breaking up crazy.
Word.
Yeah,
I
had put it in a private chat. I ain't want to interrupt your flow, but
oh, that's crazy.
You was choppy. You was real choppy.
You was turning into a robot. You was doing
the Wi-Fi in Hawaii.
No, it is. I can hold you. It is pretty bad out there. But pretty much sure it's like you essentially people out there looking for likes. It's still choppy, still messed up.
Just type what you want.
I'm gonna shut up there.
He said type it. Just type what you're trying to say.
Yo, that's crazy.
Just type it. Hey,
we gonna tell him to just type what he's trying to say.
My man.
He said blink twice if you're in danger.
My man sent an SOS message. I can't hear you.
Blink
That's
if you're in
messed
danger.
up, bro. That's messed up.
Yo, y'all hear those phone calls coming through on my side?
Nah.
Yeah, because Rain got his little friends.
Fire sirens on my side?
Rain got his little friends calling my computer right now, man.
Oh, nah, that's internal.
Oh, okay. I thought anybody hear that. But
Yeah,
yeah, Ted,
you basically just told us.
That's probably why I chopped you over here.
don't blame it on me. You your whole face is frozen right now, so we ain't know what was going on.
Yeah, he
Oh,
just chopped.
on.
Yo, how you tell him just write it though, man? It's messed up, man.
Oh man, it was getting aggravating, man. What's wrong with him? I don't know. Come on, man. You see.
Now
Hey,
you sound like me.
Listen, we just sitting there looking at him like, yo, come on, man. We don't know what you talking about. My man just chopping it all up.
I promise you, I messaged it in the private chat. I was like, yo, your internet's a little unstable right now.
My man was he just kept talking like, yo, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, but he can't hear it on his side.
No, he can't. To him, he sounded fluent. He sounded real good.
He might not even come back. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, but see, listen, while he there though, let's get into your before we that's the last thing we talk about. Let's get into your thing though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into your tech talk, because I think this is important, and I think people gonna want to know all this crazy stuff you into.
Yeah. So I'm gonna paint a quick little picture for those that that are on here. I hope everyone has seen either The Island or Criminal, because I think we're starting to touch into those kind of situations and real use cases, right? So for those that don't know, I'll give a quick recap, right? So The Island is basically, if you're very rich, you could basically clone yourself and have an embryo, but it has like your 100% match DNA. So if you ever get sick, your liver fail or whatever, heart failure, whatever, you always got that donor right there, right? And it matches 100%. The Criminal, slightly a little different. Criminal, they basically swapped bodies and kept memories, right? Because your brain stayed alive. So I'm saying all that to say, because we have to play this video.
Hold on. Wait a minute. They take your brain out and put it in another body?
Yeah. So you never seen the movie Criminal? With Ryan Reynolds. So basically, right, he was dying essentially.
Yeah.
And
y'all can hear me now.
Yeah. They took Ryan Reynolds' brain and put it in a different person's body, and it kept the memories and everything else, but the memories were mushed together. So it was the Criminal's memories and Ryan Reynolds' memories. So he would have flashbacks and he couldn't tell reality and couldn't tell what was going on. So there's a concept video out there right now. It's not actually happening yet, but it's a concept video of something like that. Is essentially, if you have brain damage and you have a body with brain damage and your body's failing, they're going to swap your brain into the healthier body. It's kind of like some Get Out / Criminal / The Island concept.
But wait a minute. Wait. Are they swapping? You're taking your brain out and they putting it in the healthy body?
Yeah. So let's say something happens in me. My body's healthy, but I'm brain dead, right? And your body's kind of failing. So you're going to take your brain, put it into my body essentially, and also could take your whole face and everything, and replace it with mine, and kind of basically you just take over the body, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, play the video.
Yeah. So we're gonna play the video. It might be a little, freaky for whoever, but bear with it. But here we go.
Both the donor, who is brain dead but has a healthy body, and the recipient, whose head will be transplanted. They are anesthetized and their body temperatures are lowered to minimize brain damage during the surgery. Using high-speed, high-precision robotic systems, the recipient's head is detached and attached to the donor's body. This process is meticulously carried out to preserve the spinal cord and key blood vessels, ensuring seamless compatibility between the head and the new body. And the machine then reconnects the spinal cord, nerves, and blood vessels using advanced microsurgery techniques. A chemical adhesive is applied to the spinal cord to aid in neuron fusion, and a specialized implant is placed to promote the repair of damaged neurons and restore sensory system functionality.
So yeah, that's kind of where we going, man, in the future.
So Caesar, you ever seen Altered Carbon on Netflix?
No.
This is essentially the same thing.
Yeah. With Anthony Mackie, right?
Yeah, he was in the second season of it.
Yeah.
But the first season, like, this is essentially what this was. They're taking your memories in your brain and putting it in a fit body, like, or vice versa.
Right.
Yeah.
We getting there, man.
So
Wait,
weird,
you excited about this?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, the advancement of technology is crazy, bro.
Yo,
Absolutely, I'm excited about
All I
this.
want to do is grow old and go when it's my time, man. I don't want my
No,
head taken off.
I'm not saying I'm signing up for it, but
I get all put up on nobody else's body. I don't want none of that, man. Just let me go when I'm going, man. Old in a rocking chair. I pray that's the way I go, and just let me go. I don't want to be here for another 50 years. None of that. Let me just do when I get old and I'm shriveled up and I'm up here on my blanket on. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. That's crazy. See, you excited about we getting there.
yo, we getting there. The
Well,
advancement of technology, crazy.
I think it's one of those things too when you want to keep your 40, 50-year-old body. So you're getting a little older now, you want to keep your 40, 50-year-old body, you can always go back to that your prime or whatever you consider your prime for that. So you can always go back and then, re-engage and do that. So I see the benefits of it, but it ain't worth the risk for me.
The only thing I did like about it, Caesar, is that let's say you got some stuff going on with you and they can take like the liver out of that body and give you, rather than you trying to get it from a family member and all that, they could take your kidney and they could do all of that. You got some heart stuff, you got a brand new fresh heart over there, you could start over. I like that. I don't like to cut off your head part. That's very different. You know what else they said too, Caesar? They said they freeze your body so you have minimum brain damage. They ain't say total. You was alright. They said
Nah,
minimum
yeah. I
brain.
mean, I'm sure it ain't gonna be 100%. There's always
wake up,
risks.
You wake up now you waking up. Now you kind of slow now. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't slow before. That's crazy.
I mean, you was
But you
falling
still
apart,
you. But you still you.
you know? Yeah.
You just
It's only gonna get better though.
So see that you like this though. You like the fact that they cut off somebody's head at the shoulders. They took the shoulders too.
Yeah.
And they put it and they sewed it on somebody else.
It still looked like you. Some Frankenstein kind of stuff. I just like the advancement of technology.
Is that really you though?
Yeah.
What makes up you?
Your mind?
Just your mind makes up you. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think they know that yet, Caesar. You gonna mess around and you thinking you gonna come back and you don't come back and some other dude coming back.
Nah, because your mind is what controls your body, right? So your mind is the biggest part. That's kind of what makes you you.
I mean, well, people with split personalities. Which personality you come back as now? You come back as a serial killer. You come back as a loving dude. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with the brain.
It's risk.
It's a little tweak in the brain, and you be a whole new
alter
person.
Your whole self. That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah,
little tweak in your brain. Now you come back as Ted Bundy. You know what I'm saying? Like you was going to church before. You know what I mean? Now you coming back. You got to watch Caesar now. He be stealing now since he had that surgery.
I mean, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Or I might come back as a genius. You never know.
It'll look like you. I don't think it'll be you though. Right.
And I wonder what they're gonna do with I wonder what they're gonna do with the voice too. I wonder how that.
Said, what about the spirit? I think that's more divine.
Yeah,
I don't think we really know. I think that's more divine. I think it's almost equivalent as like going into a coma and then them kind of like doing a surgery on you and bringing you back, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I won't recommend nobody doing it unless. Only thing I like about it, like I told you, is the transplant stuff. I like that part. I like that part where when you just got a body just waiting there, like, yo, son, I don't like the way my pancreas is working. I got diabetes or whatever like that. Let me get me a new pancreas and now I'm good. I like that.
Just don't touch the head is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. You can't mess with the brain, because I think the brain's some other joint though. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
because the spirit may not be the same. I don't know. It's crazy. We don't know. We don't know, because that's one of some real advanced joint that Caesar's excited about. I understand, but
am I the only one that's excited about it?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing with that. Pause. Like I think that's you playing real godlike. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna live here as long as I could. God's taking you. He's telling you, I'm shutting your pancreas down because I want you to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're done, and you're gonna know. I don't want to be done, God. I'll be there when I get there.
take
You're
my
right. I
brain
mean,
and put it on a 23-year-old, and I'm about to live another 60 joints real quick. Why though? You know what people don't. You know what people don't. It's gonna be a little deep when I say though. You know what people don't really recognize is that dying young and dying really really old can both be sad. You know what I'm saying? Because when you die really 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 old, you watch all of your loved ones. You go to all their funerals. That's
yeah,
hard.
that
Is hard to watch your whole family die first, and then you go. That got to be torture for people that be living up in them ages like that. You know what I'm saying? Not that dying younger is better, but being old ain't all up what is cracked up to be either. Because like I wouldn't, God forbid, I would not want to watch my family die. And you got to
Yeah.
be at all these funerals. You the oldest one there, all shriveled up. Somebody got to be here though. You know what I mean? One of y'all, one of us, I don't know. One of
Yeah,
us
but
gotta
you also
be
don't
at
want to
first.
be the first to go neither, though. You know what I
That's
mean?
why.
wanna be the first.
That's why.
I ain't say
You
you
know
wanna be the
what?
first.
That's the first. If you want to be the first one to go, you bad selfish. First off, let's just
Right.
throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? You selfish. You be like, yo, what? I don't want to have to deal with, like, say it's the three of us. I want to have to deal with Corey or Caesar's death. I want to die first. Let them deal with my death. That's it. I ain't
Yeah,
doing that. But
that's tough.
And they're like,
you
yo, this
know,
nigga mad.
man, so he's gonna I'm crying and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But nah, see, I don't think you should play with that, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
between
let
the
God
chip,
be God, man.
between the chips and
Either
this,
I know you was excited
science,
about the chip.
yo,
See, the chip,
science is doing its
I let
thing.
you. The chip, I let you rock with. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to alter reality? Okay, do that. But you start playing with DNA
He
and
baby
doing
stepped
all
us
that,
into this
man.
conversation though. Caesar started off with like, yo, what's up the chip in your head, right? And then after a while he was like, what about if we take your head off? Like, come on, man.
I'm just, I'm just saying,
Word.
I had to get a feel for
Yo,
what
son,
everybody thought, you know?
Nah, that
son,
joint
yo,
is like,
Caesar, the fact that you excited about this is it's kind of crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
Where's your line? Like, what's your line? What's your like? This
you know,
do not cross.
I don't know yet.
Yo, see,
I ain't get there yet.
how you feel about flying cars?
Oh, I'm all for it. They got a prototype out right now.
That's crazy.
They do.
You see how look
Yeah.
how fast he said that. He ain't thinking about the dangers of nothing. He just went right out there and said he for it.
Yeah.
Caesar, what about the 16-year-old kid who just got his license up there? You want him up
I
there with your
mean,
grandmother? Come on, man.
what's the
I
difference
think
between
you
that and
got
driving on the road?
you got to get your pilot's license and all that.
Now you crash in the air and fall down
Or-
on you.
I actually agree with Terrence who just said. I actually probably would prefer that because it's probably going to be much harder to get a license for a air hovering car than it would a regular car. A regular car, you probably get just your license, right? But that you might have to get a pilot license, car license. There's going to be so much more things that they got to jump through to be able to get that license. They're not going to just get it to any 16-year-old right off the bat.
I'm just saying though, but you know accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want somebody to crash in the air and fall down on us who's still driving on the street?
I mean,
Now that's like boom, and then now they killing like 6 other people now too because they want to fly and all that. Come on, man.
I mean, that's fair. So are you against the tunnel highways?
Nah, I'm with those.
Okay.
I'm with stuff getting. You know what I hope
But-
they get too? I don't know if they got it already, but I wish they need to start making trains that go under the water to these different islands too for people who don't want to fly.
That'd be dope. They are
Yeah,
they are launching the
me.
bullet train.
Which they said.
Not me. But you can miss me while going underwater on a train. I'm
Train,
done.
can you imagine? Can you imagine, Caesar though? You want to train underwater, you see all of the fish and everything down there.
You know, that's the aquatic person in you right now talking.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of dangerous stuff in water that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it depends on how deep we going though.
Pause.
Yeah, but
but
I'm saying-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if that even mattered. Like, shark gets suspicious, decide they want to start chomping on something. You know, you got killer whales. They real smart. They was like, yo, I want this. Like, I'm just saying, like, you don't know. I don't trust the water. I'm in Hawaii. Somebody just got killed here the other day by a shark. So you missed me going in that water.
That wasn't a guy that was on the news that he played on.
He was
played
like,
on.
yeah, he was a
movies,
lifeguard, and he was in movies and stuff. Yeah.
That was in Hawaii when that happened.
Yeah, yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they took his leg and his arm.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't like it wasn't just one bite because this is four since I've been here. It's been 4 shark attacks, 4, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
How
just
close
on
to
my
the shore
island.
though?
Huh?
How close to the shoreline?
I don't know how close. Come on, C's.
Ain't no sharks ain't attacking no trains though. Come on, man. We talking about Jaws? Come on.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah,
like
that's
messing derailing the line or something like that.
Most of them are gonna
unintentionally.
stay. Most of them are gonna stay away from that.
It's
They're
gonna
not
be in
gonna
How
do
do you
that.
know? How you know
It's gonna
that?
be in a-
How you know the
And they-
sharks ain't doing what we
and they
doing?
gonna-
They got the chips and they trying to take
and they
over
gonna-
right now. You know what I'm saying?
And they're gonna build it. They're gonna build a tunnel.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
in
in
a
a
crazy
tube. Yeah, it's gonna be in a tube.
I know what
Come
I'm
on,
saying.
man.
All it takes is one little fraction in that tube, and then all of a sudden everybody drowning and dying. Nah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
So that's like saying you wouldn't go through the Holland Tunnel, you would.
I go through I get nervous when I go through there though.
but you still go through it.
Yes, but that's been proven for years. You know what I'm saying? But you ever seen the
Whole
show?
A whole military vet scared himself. It's crazy.
Yo,
I mean, sharks
just
is
because
different.
again, just because I'm scared don't mean I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like fear don't cripple me.
Yep. You ever been on a cruise before?
Nah, I ain't get on a cruise. I mean,
I'm
I
on
did like a little.
August, I'm out again.
We did a little boat cruise here, like a little yacht cruise. I did that. Even
Those
that
are
was like,
scary.
yeah, that confirmed to me that I don't need to be in this water. That's essentially what it did for me.
Yo, when you on a cruise, that joint is like being on a hotel on the water. It's mad nice.
I hear you, but then when you look out, you don't see nothing but blue. That's good. Now you can miss me with that. I like to see land or like let me believe that I could swim to that and be able to be all right.
But they got the life jackets and all that. Like this
Yeah,
ain't
I
like
know.
the Titanic.
Yeah, and they got
Yo,
sharks in that water.
the underwater tunnel from London to Paris. Yeah, I get on that. I want to see what that's
Yeah.
about.
I
wanna
would
see what
do
that's
it.
about.
I'll meet y'all there. I'll fly.
I'm more. See, it's crazy because I'm the opposite. I don't really like being up in the air like that. I don't like it. I do it because you know what I mean. Nicole be wanting to go places. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this live on the podcast though. If I wasn't married to Nicola, I might not been nowhere. I ain't gonna front. I might have not been nowhere. The fact that Nicola like going places is the only reason why I be up on them planes. If she wasn't here, trust me, man, I'd be at the Poconos and at Jersey Shore. That's it.
Well, let's be great. Let's be grateful Nicola came in your life because that's
Word.
horrible, man. That's horrible. Man.
I'm just saying. I don't like to be up there, man. I don't like to be up there, man.
Yeah,
Give me
And
a
I
little
start
bit of
thinking-
Dramamine and I'm fine. You know what I'm
I
saying?
start thinking
I'm
like,
alright.
yo, is it? You know how you could drive home from a long distance, you be like, yo, I'm kind of tired. I think the
Autopilot. They slap it on
I don't see-
autopilot, take a
you
nap.
you trust man-made things way more than I do. That's what it is.
He sees a tech
I
guy.
trust
You know,
technology.
the plane take care of itself.
Yeah,
See the
I
press
trust
autopilot and
technology.
just go to sleep. I'm pressing autopilot and I'm still up looking at the autopilot. Like, yo,
Yeah, but
Make sure
that's
nothing
why you
wrong
got
with
more
it.
than. That's why with most of
You
the
got a
time you have
co-pilot.
more than one. Yeah, you got more than one
Yeah.
actual pilot in it.
Yeah, this stuff is vetted, man. It's tested. It's battle tested.
wait, who Lou was talking about that? He was talking about you, Terrence.
I think Terrence.
I know. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
but again,
you've been in way more dangerous things than on a boat. It's crazy.
I have, but that don't mean I wanted to be there. I ain't choose to be there.
You can swim though,
I could swim.
so you be all right. They give you one of
Yeah,
them
you can't-
floaties, joint.
You can't swim from no shark. That's why I'm worried about sharks, man. Sharks like dark meat. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, that guy who just got killed in Hawaii was a white guy. What is you talking about?
He was tanned.
I ain't even joking about it. Look, you trying to get me.
That's messed up, man. On that note, this was a great show.
Well, thank everybody for tuning in to the Crazy Podcast.
My bad.
And we you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all follow us. I ain't even got to think the links up here, but make sure y'all follow us on social media. I can put the links in the description later on. But see, you got any last words, man?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for everybody tuning in. You know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Please give us feedback. Let us know what y'all think. We always want to make the show great for y'all, entertaining, and yeah, that's it for me.
And we're gonna try
Word.
to be a little bit more consistent too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Yeah,
try.
yeah. It was my
Okay.
birthday last weekend. I was part
Oh
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
See the birthday, 40 years old, 40, big
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
big
So
big
forgive us,
40.
forgive us. Yeah, yeah.
Big
Forgive
40.
us if
Now
we missed it.
the consistency will be back. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in with us. Another successful podcast. We just want to go to the comments, share the videos, like, comment, subscribe on all social media platforms. Make sure you guys are also giving us ideas of what you want us to talk about, man. Like,
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
we,
I'm
we
gonna start
want to. We
posting
want.
like
to.
I'm gonna start posting like questions, like yo, like give a list of questions that people probably want to speak about. Like we might not talk about everything that somebody want us to elaborate on. So maybe I'll start posting like yo questions. They can put the questions in the comments, and then we put it on the screen on the next episode, and we talk about whatever they want to talk about. People like relationship stuff. I think that's the ages that we at. We're in our 40s now, so people like to talk about kids, relationships, things that we go through as at our age. So it is what it
That's
is.
fair. That's fair.
But yeah, man. But we appreciate everybody tuning in. And like we always say, yo, Craig Kids forever, yo. Peace.